My beloved child, there are many paths in life that you will walk, and along the way, you will encounter difficult questions, including those concerning the sanctity of relationships and marriage. Today, I want to speak to your heart about one such question that has stirred many hearts throughout history: polygamy. I know the complexities that surround this topic, especially in the context of various cultures and historical perspectives. My child, I want you to understand that my design for marriage was established from the beginning of creation, rooted in love, unity, and selflessness. When I created man and woman, I blessed them in the union of one flesh, a relationship where two people become one, reflecting the unity that exists between me and my creation. From the beginning, in the Garden of Eden, I created Adam and Eve, and through their union, I established a covenant of companionship. This covenant was not just a physical bond, but a spiritual one, meant to mirror my relationship with the church, a relationship based on love, sacrifice, and mutual respect. I gave them the gift of marriage, and with it, the power to nurture life and grow together in unity. While polygamy has existed in various forms across cultures and times, and even in the history of my people, it was never my perfect plan for marriage. I understand that in the Old Testament, there were many instances where polygamy was practiced by figures like Abraham, Jacob, David, and Solomon. But even in these situations, it was never without challenges or pain. My child, I allowed it for a season, just as I have allowed many things in this fallen world, but it was not my ideal, not the reflection of my original intention for humanity. When you look closely at those stories, you will see the heartache that often followed. Multiple wives and concubines brought division, jealousy, and strife into families. Consider the story of Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar. While Abraham loved both, the pain and jealousy between Sarah and Hagar were undeniable, leading to heartache and a broken relationship. Solomon, with his many wives, turned away from me, leading to spiritual decline. My beloved child, these stories were never meant to endorse polygamy as a practice, but to show the consequences of stepping outside my divine design for love and partnership. Marriage, in its purest form, is meant to reflect the love and fidelity that exists between Christ and the Church. When I walked the earth in the form of Jesus Christ, I spoke of marriage as a sacred covenant between one man and one woman. When asked about marriage, I reaffirmed this by pointing back to the very beginning, saying, "For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So, they are no longer two but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate." Matthew 19 verses 5 to 6. This divine union, this bond of one man and one woman, is not just about the physical connection but about a deeper, spiritual intimacy that mirrors my relationship with you, my child. In a healthy marriage, two people are called to serve one another, to put each other's needs before their own, and to grow in love and grace together. This kind of love requires focus, devotion, and self-sacrifice, qualities that are difficult to fully realize in a polygamous setting, where attention and affection are divided. My child, understand that my heart is not to condemn, but to guide. I know that polygamy has been practiced for many reasons: cultural traditions, societal norms, and even economic survival. But I want you to know that my grace is sufficient for all, and my desire is to bring all relationships into alignment with my perfect will. Just as I did not cast away those in Scripture who practiced polygamy, I do not turn away from those who are in such relationships today. My love and grace are available to all, regardless of their circumstances. But I call you to a higher way, a way of faithfulness, unity, and singular devotion in marriage. The beauty of marriage lies in its exclusivity, in the covenant of love between two people who choose each other above all others. This kind of love reflects my love for you, an undivided, unconditional, and all-consuming love. I do not love you alongside many others, dividing my attention and affection. No, my love for you is personal, deep, and infinite. It is this kind of singular love that I desire to be reflected in marriage. The love that says, I choose you and only you for the rest of my life. In the New Testament, the teachings of my apostles also reflect this ideal. The Apostle Paul, inspired by my spirit, spoke about the beauty of marriage as a reflection of Christ's relationship with the church. He called husbands to love their wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Ephesians 5 verse 25. This sacrificial, self-giving love is the cornerstone of marriage, and it requires undivided devotion. When love is divided among multiple spouses, it becomes difficult, if not impossible, to fully live out this call to sacrificial love. My beloved child, in a world that often confuses love with desire and commitment with convenience, I call you to be a light. I call you to uphold the sacredness of marriage, not as a burden, but as a beautiful gift that mirrors my relationship with you. Marriage is not about fulfilling personal desires or societal expectations. It is about becoming one with another person in love, trust, and fidelity. I know that this may be a difficult message for some, especially those who come from cultures or backgrounds where polygamy is practiced. But I want you to know that my grace is sufficient for all. I do not condemn, but I call each of you to walk in the fullness of my plan. If you are in a polygamous relationship, know that my love for you is deep and unchanging. My heart is to lead you into a relationship that reflects my love, and that may take time and grace, but I am patient and kind. In everything, seek my guidance. Allow my spirit to lead you into all truth. Know that I am with you, no matter your past or present circumstances, and my love for you is not diminished by any decision you have made. Come to me with an open heart, and I will guide you on the path of love, grace, and truth. Marriage is not just a contract between two people, it is a covenant with me, the creator of love itself. It is my desire that your relationship reflects my heart, my grace, and my love. So, whether you are in a monogamous or polygamous relationship, know that I am calling you to a deeper understanding of love. A love that is singular, faithful, and enduring. If you love Jesus, then please like, share, and subscribe to this video, and share it with those who need to hear this message.